Hello and welcome to my review of the lightweight Toyota sports car with rear-wheel drive, the GT86. This video couldn't have happened without the support of the Toyota showroom in Kraków, ANWA Kraków. They have some pretty good stuff and you should check them out. Enjoy this video. Let's start with a spicy but fake drift battle on the TOUGE based on the initial D anime.
Some cars have a bit of special sauce added to them. Well, this is a bucket of special sauce. Ultimately, the pleasure derived from driving a GT86 comes from a combination of factors. This is just all of which are inherent in its design. The choices that Toyota and Subaru made while making the Toyobaru twins, as they're called, such as sweet, light chassis, low center of gravity, and shorter boxer engine. So the flat four-cylinder boxer engine is there instead of a 4-cylinder inline. Because that would have been too long and the car would have been a 2-seater strictly, and this is a 2+2-ish. It's so fun at low speeds, and I'm talking 40 kilometers per hour. You can already have fun. In fact, some people complain it has too little power. I don't believe that at all. It has the perfect amount of power. It can oversteer all day long on its own power. It will be fun and loud and great at pretty low speeds all day long. It will keep up with modern highway traffic, no problem, and it will still be one of the faster cars on a given road on a given day. Anyway, the interior, which is good, pretty well resolved actually. It's a surprisingly good interior in some spots. Any fault that this car has only serves to give it more charm and makes you only appreciate it more. You look at the boot, the trunk, and you see the exposed metal and exposed wiring in the trunk, and you're like, yeah, weight reduction, bro. When it's raining, it sounds like an aerial bombardment. The insulation is so sparse. It smells and feels industrial, real, and mechanical. The rear seats, a person could sit there, a very small person, but they fold, which is pretty amazing. They have Isofix mounts, for God's sake. You can put in a baby back there. And yes, the infotainment is horribly dated. So what? This stuff doesn't matter. And I went specifically to a mountain pass in this car, as I did in the Mercedes GLC, but it's pretty much an entirely different experience in this vehicle. It was made for this, and whereas a premium car or a luxury car will behave well on roads like this because it's safe and has a lot of grip, this is 100% for fun. This is just heel toe into third. Yes. Wow. Oh Lord. And the downshifting. You need to heel and toe in this car. You do. You really do. Because if you don't heel and toe in this car, the downshift will be really sloppy. It will be jerking the car around. Oh boy, got a bit misty here. Jeez! Should be recording this. There's like racetrack curbing here. Such a playful package. And of course this car has masses of potential for a track weapon, for more grippy tires, because this comes in just regular old tires like Corolla basically. But this makes those cheap to replace, and this car's lightness means it's easy on the fuel consumption. So what you get is, in the long run, when you want to run a sports car and drive it like a sports car, that's actually a pretty good value proposition. You don't have to drift every roundabout, but you can. This car just tells you so much information on what's about to happen, what could happen, if you need to dial it back a little bit. It's not insulated from the surroundings. The gear lever, if you touch it, it's vibrating, because you can it doesn't isolate these things like a manual in an Audi or a BMW would. The seat it just hugs you and keeps you in place, so you don't have to brace yourself when you're driving around, well, like a bucket seat should. But it still has an adjustable headrest, which, you know, most bucket seats don't have. And everything here is for driving fun. The 86 is a continuation of a legend, but this car is just so fun. It makes you happy. I was grinning the moment I got in it. It's literally one of my favorite cars today, and it's literally so amazing. Thanks for watching, and on that note, I want to invite you to the next episode of Tristan S.